Which rules are made to be broken? No drinking before 5. You must be over 18 to view this site's content. No outside food or beverages in movie theaters. In your opinion, what is just absolute bullshit? US politicians get away with insider trading. Price of printer ink. Fuck off. Subscriptions for every damn thing. What's the grossest thing you do in private? I kind of wish I could erase my memory from reading about 3/4 of these stories. Poop with the door open, so I can keep watching Netflix. Pick big boogers, roll them up until somewhat dry, flick. I don't even care where I flick them. What is the greatest film trilogy of all time? I feel like OP is baiting Star Wars fans and low TR fans into a fight. Blade Trilogy. Blade Sling Blade Runner. Dollars Trilogy. A fistful of dollars, for a few dollars more in the good, the bad and the ugly. What do you predict will be the disaster that ruins Thanksgiving at your house this year? Aunt shows up with something uncooked again, expecting our stove, which is full, to magically open up so she cook. Last time it was bags of frozen corn. Grandma wandering away from the table when nobody is looking, stealing a Buick, and crashing it into a fire hydrant outside of a Denny's. Politics. What do all men have in common? You guys wanna go dig a hole? Throwing a big rock into a lake will entertain all of us. We're made of meat. What if food pills existed that gave you all the nutrients you needed for a day? My lazy side would say it's great. My other side that enjoys eating would probably say otherwise. I would be into it because I'm somewhat mentally unwell and don't like eating. It would also be pretty efficient, but I think you would also bring us closer to the cyberpunk dystopia hyper-capitalist society of no lunch breaks, just grab your nutrition pills. Employers would find a way to stop giving you meal breaks. You're showering at home when suddenly you hear multiple loud knocks on your bathroom door. Problem is, you live alone. What do? Have a fucking heart attack. Quick poop in hand, then ready for battle. I would be scared, but I would call out, "Who is it?" because I would assume it's a neighbor or police or fire brigade or an emergency situation or something, because why would a murderer knock on the door? Wouldn't they just roll in unannounced? What's the biggest red flag you ignored? My friends were telling me my ex-GF was hanging out a little too closely to her ex-BF. Unfortunately, I had more faith in her than she deserved that she wouldn't cheat. But she did. He showed up with one black garbage bag of his belongings, but said it was cause his place burnt down. Location flag, location flag, location flag. Our place must have burnt down as well, 'cause he left with a black garbage bag of his belongings. A little over a year later. This scaly spot on my back, that got larger. Eventually, it scabbed over, never healed, bled constantly. Cancer. I now have a giant scar on my back that looks like a gunshot wound. Didn't heal well. Get your suspicious spots checked, y'all. What slang terms are a dead giveaway to where you are from? Minging. Up me duck. Cobb. Don't throw a mard. Marty. Slang? Nah, Philly doesn't have any of that, John. What are some basic things about having sex that a lot of people don't realize? Communication is 90% of it all. If you and your partner are not communicating on what each other like and being honest, the sex will never be as good as it could be. Communicate. A long time isn't always good. Slightly smiling face. Don't be afraid to ask what your partner wants. Also use your mouth more. What do you think about black metal? I like it blacker than the blackest black times infinity. Love you gesture medium skin tone. 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 I prefer stainless steel. Why don't mass shooters kill those that hurt them instead of random strangers? I always get the feeling that they are saying, "Do you see me now?" and are trying to feel powerful, like a vengeful god or something. I could very well be wrong, but that's the feeling I get when I see or hear about these people. I think they like to have the power of granting life, or dealing death. They think society has hurt them, not just a specific person. The same reason other terrorists go for large crowds, the more death the more news coverage. What is the greatest single movie scene ever filmed? It's when Dorothy steps out of the house into Technicolor and into a new world. It changed film. The emotional aspect is unreal. That scene is forever engraved. When the T-Rex showed up in Jurassic Park. The good, the bad and the ugly, the showdown at the Sad Hills Cemetery.